first game of spring training for you. How'd you feel?
Felt really good. Really good.
What was your reaction when Mendoza told you you would be starting on opening day?
As the same reaction that I had like in the years previous, it was the same this time. Excited and it feels like a commitment for me and for my family too, to be able to get the ball in the first day.
Coming to a new team, did you expect that sort of thing?
Sorry if I expect what?
Coming to a new team, did you expect to be opening day starter?
You never know. I was wishing to be, but I knew that I was coming to a new team. Like I said before, for me it doesn't matter if I was going to pitch the first day or the second or third. It don't matter. It just be myself and give the best of myself and try to win the ball.
How many opening days did you pitch for Milwaukee?
2 for them.
2.
So this is gonna be the third one.
Okay. What were those emotions like being the opening day guy for the Brewers?
Man, it's amazing. Like I said, amazing. You feel like from myself, I can tell that you feel all the energy of everybody. And the last 2 opening days for my career, they were both in New York, 2024 against the Mets and last year against the Yankees. So it was very exciting.
How about pitching against Paul Skeens?
He's a man. I think that he's an amazing pitcher, great pitcher, and I know for sure that we're going to compete.
How have you felt like fitting in with the rest of the team in the first couple weeks of spring training?
I think that we're doing really good. We're doing the little things that really matters, and I think that we are accomplishing together like good little things, and hopefully we put all that together for the first game in the season and the rest of the season.
What you've seen in the first 2 weeks has made you open to extension talks or anything like that?
And what I can say is that everything's been amazing. Talking from the bottom to the top, like people from the office, everywhere. They've been very easy for me, easy to work with, and I'm just happy to because I feel that they have my back.
If you were going to do something like that, would it have to be done before opening day, or would you still be open to doing it during the season?
For me, it don't matter. I think that whenever the moments come, we can work on it. Okay.
Have you had any of those conversations yet?
No comment about it.
Obviously, trying to make a team. How does it feel to go out there early in the spring and have a game like that?
Yeah, it feels really good. Just going out there, not trying to do too much, and just trying to stay within myself. And luckily today, things fell my way.
What were your expectations coming in about the opportunities you'd be given and the chance you'd have to make this?
Yeah, I definitely knew there would be some opportunities. So just wanted to come in here and be myself. And like I said, not try to do too much. I know the staff has been amazing. I knew that I was going to learn a lot coming here. Very advanced things that I kind of knew about myself, but really not how to get the best version of myself, and just learning those things each and every day, and it's been amazing so far.
What sort of things have you learned so far?
Just kind of went into a deep dive, like with the swing path and all that kind of stuff, and stance things, and just stuff that my body does well that I necessarily didn't know exactly how and why, and just kind of get into those things, and then even on the outfield side, just how to get better reads and just how to improve daily out there.
I know you've played everywhere in the outfield. What is your comfort level with the various positions?
I feel comfortable everywhere. That's something that I wanted to do throughout the years. Once I became an outfielder, just kind of get comfortable at every position. Even took it as far as to go play winter ball and learn some center field this offseason just so sure I can do it. Just in case anything happens in this game, just being able to be prepared for that, just in case.
Do you feel like the competition this spring will bring the best out of you with Carson and Tauchman and those guys also playing?
Yeah, they're great players, and just kind of going out there and just trying not to worry about other guys, and at the end of the day, they're teammates, and I want the best for them, and it's good to have that healthy competition in a clubhouse. I think it's going to bring out the best of all of us, and we're just going to push ourselves and push each other to be better each and every day.
How much do you guys, like, obviously you can only worry about yourself, right? But I'm sure you take notice of Clockwork homers, benches 3 against tonight, you have 2 homers. Like, how much do you guys sort of take note of that while you're in camp?
Yeah, I mean, you see everybody that does well. It's good to see positive results coming. It means that we're all doing the right thing. We're all learning, getting better, and it's good to see. I was once in Carson's position, and to see him succeed is great. I think that when you're a young guy, to have the older guys kind of pushing you to be better and kind of having your back it's a good feeling. Not everybody's fortunate to have that coming up. So I had it with some of the older guys, and I want to make sure that I'm the same way to him. And at the end of the day, hopefully we're teammates together, and I want to see him do the best he can. Yeah, it definitely. I was kind of joking with the hitting coaches in the dugout today. Just feel like I'm back to myself, feeling that that's something I know I had in the bag, but I haven't been able to consistently do over the last few years. So to be able to kind of do that today, and just kind of show myself, prove to myself, like, hey, you still got it, and you can still do that. It feels really good.
First one, spring, Devin, how do you feel overall?
Pretty good. Just kind of working on stuff. I didn't really get to throw too many pitches, but I felt pretty solid.
Do you care when the first pitch goes out like it did, or are you just kind of working on it?
I mean, that one specifically, I was just trying to throw a strike, and he jumped on it, so, it's part of it.
That was the putter, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to, like, see how that looks really in count.
Yeah, I kind of babied it, trying to just throw it over the plate, and he wasn't giving me strike 1, so.
That's just part of the learning process with that pitch.
Yeah, really just getting comfortable with it, seeing hitters in there, throwing it at full speed. I kind of just guided it, and things don't usually work out when you're guiding stuff. So.
Ideally, how many outings would you get in spring?
I think typically I get like 8 or 9 in game.
Yeah.
And are you somebody who uses those to like work on stuff, or is there a point where you like turn it on and do start to care about like?
Yeah, I mean towards the end, right? This being my first one, it was kind of just fill up the strike zone with everything, and not really worry about results.
You've seen Freddy Peralta at his best. He's officially the opening day starter for you guys. Just how much of a good fit do you think this can be for him?
Yeah, I think this team, really fits his personality and like who he is as a person. So I think it's a perfect fit.
Why is it for his personality?
Just the guys in the clubhouse, the staff. I feel like he's fit right in from day one.
Is there anything more that you would have wanted to see out of him in his first start?
Not really. As advertised, right? He's gonna have pound his own. Gonna use all of his pitch. The life on the fastball, even though he's 93, 94 on the radar gone, he just plays up. He continues to get swing and misses with that pitch. He just got so much carry, and the way he uses all of his pitches, he got his work in, and it was good to see.
Greg Kessinger, is he going to be out for a while?
We're looking at it right now. We're calling it knee discomfort, obviously. We're going to get some imaging done tomorrow, and we'll see what we're dealing with. He didn't look too good.
Which knee?
Left knee.
Yeah. What did you think of Devin?
He was good. Other than the first pitch, that cutter, that didn't cut much. It's a pitch that he's working on, obviously, but I thought fastball was good. He threw a couple of good sliders, which is another pitch that he's working on. So, good inning of work for him.
Did you know Melendez had that kind of pop the other way?
Yeah, we've seen it. This is a guy that when he first came up to the league, he put power too. The past couple of years, it's been a struggle for him, but we know that the power is there. And we saw that today, especially going the other way like that. So,
What do you guys like about him when you look to acquire him this winter?
Versatility, his ability to hit the ball out of the ballpark to all fields. Another guy that is on that mix for the right field position, or an extra spot on the roster. But the versatility, a guy that can play left, right, first base, can catch if we need him to. There's a lot to like there.
I know you guys aren't always looking for results in spring training. What are you looking for when someone's trying to make a roster spot like that?
Everybody's different, but how the quality of their at-bats, the way they're playing defense, the way they run the bases,
how they handle adversity. There's so much that you look for, and at the end of the day, a lot of them is not in their control when we're making the decision, which is the tough part here for us as a baseball player. But yeah, we got a long ways to go. We'll see what happens.
Tobias Myers for you guys tomorrow?
Tobias Myers, yeah.
Ben's doing a little everything with the glove, running, batting leadoff.
Who's this?
Carlos, Ben.
Yeah. Continues to put the ball in play. I like the fact that he's getting left on left a lot, and he stays in there, and he's going to give you a good at bat. We saw that play on the first inning coming in on that ball. He's doing his part.
Is it shaping up to be a tough decision with right field with all these guys playing well so far?
We got a long ways to go, so a lot can happen between now and the next 4 weeks. So usually it plays itself out.